Legs are good?
Yeah.
Like sure. Yeah.
Yeah. You put some extra work in on the legs.
I did. Last time you told me, keep your strong points your strong points. So.
Absolutely.
Am I recording? Oh, yeah. I'm finally doing it. Starting a YouTube channel. Welcome. Thanks for watching. As of right now, I am 30 weeks out from stepping on stage again. I'm not going to say exactly which show because I'm honestly not even sure, but today is October 31st and I've officially started tracking my macros, doing workouts that are assigned to me. So yeah, I'm really excited. I remember the last time I did a prep 4 or 5-ish years ago. I'll put a picture up right there maybe. But one of the things I wish I did more of was I wish I documented more of kind of the journey, because I think a lot of people show what they look like when they're super shredded, but they don't show a lot of what goes on in the off season. And honestly, last time I barely even had an off season, but I'm excited to show that this time. I'm at the gym right now actually, and I have legs today. So I'm probably gonna record that, voice that over, kind of walk you guys through the workout. But then very, very excited for this next part. My coach is gonna be here today. It is Halloween. He told me he's gonna wear something ridiculous. We're gonna meet my coach. He's an IFBB Pro. I think the plan is to sit down with him, have a quick conversation, and we're gonna look at my check-in shots together, all of us. And he's gonna kind of nitpick and break down what needs work, yada, yada, yada. Disclaimer, this is the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life. I think I woke up this morning at 200.3. Thus far, my bulk has kind of been what I call a bullshit bulk. I've just been eating in a surplus and probably overeating fats. So the body dysmorphia is definitely a little bit high. It is nice to have arms for the first time in my life, but yeah, we're just gonna see what he says. It'll be nice to get a professional bodybuilder's kind of critique and kind of hear his mindset on my physique as we go into kind of a gaining phase. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. It is nasty outside today. Bro, what is this?
We're gonna take over.
So, this is my very first ever YouTube video. I feel like it's a good thing if your coach comes dressed in as Batman. That's a good thing, right? Welcome to the workout. So for today's leg day, we're going to be doing our accessories first, and then we're going to get into some compound movements. Starting off, we have leg extensions. So I did 6 sets here. I warmed up with 2 sets of 12 and then went into 3 working sets. And then on my last working set, so set number 6, I left 1 in the tank and then did a drop set. Now the most important thing in my opinion when it comes to growing your quads, especially when you're doing leg extensions, is to do the entire range of motion. So a lot of guys will do a really good job of getting all the way to the top of an extension and squeezing, but coming down slow on the eccentric and letting that pad push your foot all the way back past your knee is also super important as well. After leg extensions, we did 5 sets on the lying hamstring curl. My gym just got this machine. It's super awesome, and not gonna lie, for me, you'll see in some progress pictures later, but I'm super quad dominant, and I think my hamstrings, in my opinion, have been lacking in comparison to my quads for a really long time. So especially on this machine, and I feel like I'm gonna be saying this a lot and it's super repetitive, but controlling the weight is super, super important for hamstrings, especially on a lying hamstring curl. Kind of a mental thing that helps me as I'm actually performing the movement is I like to visualize, and this is kind of weird, but I like to visualize my hamstring as my bicep. So the same way I would do curls with my arms, I kind of like to think about myself doing them with my hamstrings instead of my biceps. Kind of weird. After the lying hamstring curl, we go into a seated hamstring curl to further give our hamstrings some more work. I think I did about another 5 sets here. A couple of things that help me here are, as you can see, I'm trying to keep my toes pretty forward so that when I'm at the very top of the movement, they're really pointed up.
And when I'm performing the exercise, I really try to think about, as much as I can, trying to get my heels to touch my glutes. Now those were the accessories for today's leg day. A little bit less volume than I usually been doing, but I hit them pretty hard. So now we're going into the compounds. Compound of choice today was the hack squat, something that I struggled with for a really long time, but recently they've been clicking. So worked my way up to 3 plates here for 3 top sets of 8. And what was weird, that you would think hypothetically after doing your accessories, your compound movements would feel weaker. Now they definitely did feel weaker, but I feel like since my muscles were so warmed up, since my quads were warmed up, since my hamstrings are warmed up, which in turn made my hip adductors a lot looser, the hack squats actually felt a lot better, not from like a strength and the weight was easy perspective, but from like I was actually using muscles to perform the movement. And then after that, we finished it out with the second most neglected body part, second to abs, which are the calves. I am definitely a guilty culprit of saying that I genetically already have decent calves, so I don't hit them. But when we step on stage, we definitely don't want to be lacking calves because they show up in physique and in classic. So here I did 4 sets and really tried to hit that 10 to 12 rep range while maintaining a good squeeze at the top and also going past parallel at the bottom with my foot.
And I'm gonna put these pictures on the screen as we talk about them.
Yeah.
Did you look at them yet?
I saw the front.
You saw the
back.
front? I just want to get your perspective for the people.
Okay.
As a professional bodybuilder. So there's the front. What do you see when you look at that?
Your legs look good. I want to round your shoulders out a little bit more and bring your lower lats to help give more of that X frame.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything else will come into play. Of course, arms and stuff, that's fine. But from this shot, shoulders, lats. And we're going to still build your chest.
And the posing needs work.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of goes without saying. You're gonna always tweak posing.
Yeah.
But it's from a body standpoint, what we want to bring out during the process.
All right, so that's from the front. Side is,
This will be your first video. Batman.
I'm not really, yeah. I'm not really good at posing the side, but I don't know if you can see anything there.
Yeah, we're gonna play with it. Your back arm, I believe that's your left side. You want to bring that shoulder forward.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna kind of drop your right shoulder a little bit. But other than that, it's good. Lock out your legs when you did your quarter turn.
I feel like I have small hamstrings.
Yeah, but there's ways to, pose that can bring them out a little bit. I'm not worried about it.
Now, men's physique back pose.
Your shoulders look pretty decent from from the rear. Still want to bring them out, and then more lats, just width and lower lats.
That's gonna be like underarm.
Yep, a lot of stuff underhand.
A lot of stuff underhand. Mm-hmm. That makes sense because I don't do any of that right now. So back double.
I want to bring that right side out a little bit. The left shoulder looks a little bigger. Just a normal muscle imbalance, but again, still, this pose really exposes the lower lats, so trying to just more width. That's the biggest thing with you with the rear is just bringing out the back and making the shoulders pop. But we're gonna, of course, work on posing, so I'm looking at your legs and stuff, but yeah, you'll be fine.
So in general, biggest things to improve on would be
back width,
shoulders, like the calfness of them, right? Calfness. Legs are good?
Yeah.
Legs sure. Yeah.
Yeah. You put some extra work on the legs.
I did. Last time you told me, keep your strong points your strong points.
Absolutely.
So, cool, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt, man.
Yeah. All right, so we just got done with that leg day. If you're still watching this video, honestly, just thank you. It means a lot to me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I have a lot of ideas for videos that I want to cover,
But if you have any ideas or things that you think that like I might be able to make something, whether it's like informative, entertaining, please drop it in the comments. Obviously my channel is pretty new, so there's a pretty good chance whatever idea you come up with, I might actually use it. But yeah, other than that, I think it's definitely time to go eat a little bit, but I will catch you guys in the next video.